Dallas Cowboys.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
When he came out of college, I thought his best attribute was being able to break the pocket and make plays in the open field. But watching him develop over the years, you see a guy who can stand in the pocket and deliver excellent throws into tight windows.
Nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5-yard pickup on the play.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now we see quarterback Drew Brees in his New Orleans offense set to go on attack here for the first time.
Total relentlessness of consistency. Almost like a machine. If you watch him in practice after every throw, he resets his feet, visualizes all the other options on the play. So if he has to do it in a game, it's already there, has the muscle memory. I started calling him AI for artificial intelligence. Whatever a defense does during a game, he absorbs it and then uses it against them as the game moves on.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Metcalf. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Terrell Suggs in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Brees. Trying to fit it into more, but it's intercepted. Tyler Thompson picks him, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Gronkowski again, he was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Complete to Marvin.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
On the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Shots pass, complete.
Julio Jones, 43 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
And now back out comes the offense. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now this one complete on the slant route. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd and 5.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
For a Saints.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Adrian Claiborne just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Saints nothing.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
3rd and 13.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He finds Taylor, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
1-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
on second down, Kamara. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down.
Jimmy Smith.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
Down, Dallas.
Running with Kamara. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
He was covered by
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Mike Williams.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. On play action, it's Breeze. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. A slant to Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He completes it to Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Dallas.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
For Julio Jones.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. The Sanders has got it, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So we come upon it. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Saints nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And the half will begin with a touchback. Here now, a look at Drew Brees in our players. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. First and 10, Taylor now. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Ball carrier.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw with Brees. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Brees pass.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
Melvin Ingram.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
At the 22-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Cowboys 10. Saints.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Out on onto the field comes New Orleans. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Geno Atkins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Breeze wants the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
27-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And he'll start with a give to Kamara. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw is Prescott. This complete to Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a 1st down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott now. Complete to Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
On the ground, Kamara. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They run it again with Kamara. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints 17. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Well, they ran the toss, trusting he had the speed to get to the edge, and he did.
And there really wasn't any doubt about that, because the scouting report told you that this guy could flat-out run. When you give him a little bit of space and a chance to get there, he usually does.
And he'll bang that one through. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He dumps it underneath for Taylor. Call it a 3-yard gain, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Breeze. Going for Metcalf. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. A throw over the middle, taken in. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Complete to David Moore.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, Breeze. Got his man, it's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Finding Williams once more, complete. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mike Williams there to make the grab. And the Saints get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Prescott. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Again, it's Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
10-10 at their own 25-yard line.
Drew Brees in the offense, down by 13, 45 seconds remaining. This crowd has stayed with them throughout, but they need 2 late scores to advance in these playoffs as they've got a first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Brees. That is incomplete. Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. It's complete to Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. I'll be heading to the hotel. Charles, he's off to Bourbon Street.
No, I'm not.
Yes, we say so long from New Orleans.